Jesus, is there anything Netflix doesn't control these days? Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Netflix exclusive anime.
Take this!
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. Just as you might have guessed, we're counting down anime you can only find on Netflix now and in the near future. In order to make the cut, they have to be either licensed by or produced by Netflix, so shows that are available on other platforms won't be included. Sorry, Kamina.
What the hell?
Kamina!
Simone, what's up?
Come on! There's something you've gotta see!
Number 10, Kuromukuro. We imagine Netflix must have just looked at the premise for this show and gone, yep, that's anime in a nutshell. A samurai from centuries past awakens in modern Japan, only to immediately have to deal with invading aliens and a giant robot. Yep, it's that kind of show. If you're looking to binge watch some mindless action, then in this series you'll get it in spades, and maybe even get a few laughs from its fish out of water storyline. We'll give you a pass on this one, Netflix, but you'd better improve your choice in mecha shows in the near future. Number 9, Blame.
Where are you from?
Below.
Have you been feeling too happy lately? In dire need of a kick to the feels? Well, how about a dystopian flick about the eradication of mankind by its own creations? Lovely. Hunted down by a defense system of their own making, two lost souls with nothing left to lose make one last attempt to restoring the world. Too bad there's a million creepy as hell automatons standing between them and their goal. If there's one thing anime has perfected over the years, it's portraying a sense of sheer hopelessness.
I waited for 17,526,000 hours. What's your name?
Number 8, Magi, Adventures of Sinbad. Who was Sinbad before he rose up to become king? The answer, one of the most entertaining scoundrels you're likely to come across. While Aladdin and Alibaba's adventures were nothing to scoff at and did a wonderful job at introducing us to this fantastical world, Sinbad is just too much fun. As part of the course of the Magi series, this original story not only boasts plenty of emotionally charged moments, but for all intents and purposes, it's just a great big action romp that chronicles the life of one of the franchise's favourite sons.
Number 7,
Ajin DemiHuman. What would you do if you discovered that you were practically immortal? Well, in the case of Student K, you'd run like hell to avoid becoming a government experiment.
Not that. Anything but that. I can't.
After discovering that he is the furthest thing from human, he finds himself unwillingly thrown into a conflict between his species and the cruel government organization that wishes to use all Ajin for their own twisted motives. Love seeing the worst that humanity has to offer? Netflix has got you covered. Number 6, Fate Apocrypha. The Fate series is, well, complex to say the least. So instead of taking you through a dedicated PowerPoint presentation, Netflix decided to treat fans and newcomers alike to this latest iteration. One that stands on its own as a contained story that requires no prior viewing, and instead dedicates its time to busting out an endless slew of astounding animated battles. With two warring sides, plenty of characters to attach yourself to, Rider Black. Apocrypha is definitely one fantasy epic to check out. Number 5, Gantz O. For those that have a special place in their hearts for the original series, or for casual anime viewers who just want to see heads roll, then this adaptation is right up your alley. Taking on the Osaka arc, we see the likes of Kato and a new team encounter some of the most violent and imposing aliens ever, which is saying a lot for Gantz. The animation style makes each kill pretty hard to watch, and trust us, you are gonna see a lot of bodies torn to pieces in this flick, though it may be worth it just to see that one mecha suit. Number 4, Kakegurui. Sensual, sociopathic, and splendid. That's Yumiko for you. In a school where gambling determines social status, winning offers you a life of luxury, while losing literally turns you into a slave. Then Yumiko turns up and everything is thrown on its head. With a love and addiction to gambling that is borderline orgasmic, she proceeds to challenge the highest ranking members of the school just for the thrill of it. Be warned, if you bet against her, be prepared to experience Yumiko's madness up close. Number 3, Knights of Cydonia.
You! Newbies shouldn't get to be in a craft like this. So you better make it count, or I'll deck you!
Right.
Granted, the animation can be hit and miss at times, especially when you're spending time with our admittedly mediocre cast, but where this series really excels is with the Gauna, the alien creatures that literally broke Earth in half and sent humanity fleeing into the darkness of space.
That's why we're sure to beat the Ghana. Wait and see.
Right.
With a growing sense of isolation and desperation, this gritty take on the mecha versus alien trope serves as a much needed refresher as to why you should fear what comes from the stars. Also, they're gross as hell. Number 2, Little Witch Academia.
Ready for takeoff?
Stop what you're doing right now and binge watch this show. While many newcomers will cry out Harry Potter at first glance, the Witches of Luna Nova Academy are very much their own entity. As wannabe sorceress Akko and her dysfunctional friends try to navigate their way through the magical semester, an endless amount of charm, legit laughter, and heartfelt encounters await them and us along the way. To say this series cast a spell on all who watch it would be a huge understatement. Plus, it's worth watching for Diana's swagger alone.
Wouldn't you agree?
Number 1, Neo Yokio.
You know what, Helena? You don't deserve this big Toblerone.
Jaden Smith's revolutionary take on the medium is a monumental achievement, possibly the greatest in all human history. The likes of Toblerone and... no, okay, fuck this. Number 1, The 7 Deadly Sins.
The symbol's right there on his shoulder. It's right there.
Layered with a cast of quirky yet badass protagonists, this show is fantasy action at its best. In order to save the kingdom that once shunned them from a deep-rooted corruption, 7 knights, all based on the deadly sins, take up arms and kick serious amounts of ass along the way.
That all you got?
The banter is on point, the fight scenes have never heard of the word subtle, and every word from Ban's mouth is sheer gold. Wrath, greed, sloth, pride, lust, envy, and gluttony have never looked so good. But it's no Neo Yokio, let's be honest.
Hey, I take offense at that lady.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.